All right, so now we're going to move to section 1.6. Section 1.6 is properties of exponents. So let's start with a definition that I think most people know. Given a natural number n b to the n power equals b times b times b times b n times. You guys know this, right? For example, if I have b cubed, that equals b times b times b, right? I'm multiplying this thing, whatever this is, whether it's b, whether it's a number, whatever it is, times itself this many times. So b times b times b 3 times, right? Another example is 3 to the 4th power. That equals 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, right? If 3 show up 4 times, I'm multiplying this thing times itself 4 times. Whatever that power is, whatever that exponent is, that tells me the number of times that thing is being multiplied by itself. So 3 to the 4th is 3 times 3, which is 9, times 3, which is 27, times 3, which is 81. Okay? So this is a definition for exponents, right? We write x squared all the time. X squared is x times x, right? So let's do some rules. So what if I have, so we're going to call this the product rule.
Is it an n near the b in the definition?
Yes, n times. Whether it's an n or an h, they have to match right here. That's the only thing that's important. Not my penmanship. Okay, so let's say I have b to the m power times b to the n power. Okay, this is the product rule. Let's say I can't remember the product rule, but I know the definition. Let's say I have b to the 3rd times b to the 2nd. Well, b to the 3rd, that equals b times b times b, just from the definition of the powers, right? And b squared is b times b. So what's my answer here? I have b to the what power? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So what did I do with these exponents?
Add them.
I added them. Right? If you ever can't remember this rule, make yourself a simple example and go back to the definition. So this is b to the m plus n. Okay? So let's do another example. And another thing that's important when I have these exponents, that exponent is only touching that base, right? We said negative 1 squared is not the same as parentheses negative 1 squared, right? We talked about that?
Yeah.
Yes? I can't remember. I teach a lot of classes, so I want to make sure.
It was like at the very beginning.
Okay. So let's say I have 6x to the 4th, y to the 3rd, times 5x squared, y to the 2nd. I want to multiply these two. Okay? So I'm going to rewrite it and just change the order. If you don't want to write the step, you don't have to. Right? I want this as a number, x to a power, y to a power. Do you want me to rewrite it in a different order? No? Okay, so what's 5 times 6? 30. And then I have x to the 4th power and x to the 2nd power, so I'm adding those powers. And then I have y to the 3rd power, and I have y to the 2nd power. I'm adding those powers too. So I have x to the 6th, 30x to the 6th, y to the 5th. That's my answer. Okay, so I think that's all we have time for right now. We'll do some more on Wednesday. So your homework is due Wednesday, right?
Yeah.